Hi Vogue, I'm Eden-Olivia and welcome to my beauty secrets. I'm back, I'm on holiday in Jamaica. I saw this bathroom and thought absolutely we're filming another Vogue Beauty Secrets kind of video. However, because I'm on holiday, this is going to be like a holiday skincare and makeup evening look vibe. So yeah, let's get started. First things first, I'm going to use this Aveeno Calm and Restore Soothing Oat Toning Lotion. Put this on my face. I'm not going to lie, toner is one of those things that I kind of only ever use if I've randomly bought it or just got it. Like, it's not really an essential skincare thing for me, but I will use it nevertheless. Okay, up next, I need to put some Vaseline on because the lips are feeling dry. I love my makeup to look fresh, my skin to look dewy, hydrated, alive. But when I'm on holiday, it's even more important. So I'm going to use this Bioma Hydrating Serum. I love it. I used it in Marbella and George actually really recommended it. And yeah, I'm a fan. I either put it on my hands or drop it on my face. And I just put it all over, get back to that hairline. Gentle around your eyes, my nan always told me that. I mean, she still says it now, to be fair. Now I use the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. Love the packaging. I love anything watermelon flavour. I only use 1 pump as well. I feel like a lot of serums always recommend like 2 to 3 pumps. If I use that, I will literally be rubbing it into my skin for the end of time, so 1 pump is more than enough. Earlier, I said that toner is something I kind of use as and when, and it's kind of the same with eye cream, not eye drops. This is the Bondi Sands Eye Spy Brightening Eye Cream. I got it at an event I went to in a vlog last year, and I actually really like it. So I was looking at the mirror. I just gently rub that in under my eye and up. Same on this side. But yeah, it's not something I ever really buy. It's usually like if someone gives it to me, then I'll use it, but yeah. Skincare, well, face cream time. So I'm using cocoa butter and a little bit of After Sun because I've been in the sun all day today. Listen, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Cocoa butter, Vaseline, E45, those classic makeup, those classic like skincare products will always be good, okay? Despite whatever trend comes in or goes out, those kind of brands I trust and I will use always. Oh, I just love them. I feel like it actually does what I need it to do. And even when I use other like moisturizers, I always still go in with cocoa butter first because I trust it to moisturize my skin. I just realised you can see the reflection there. How do we get rid of that? I shut the door. There we go. And now some After Sun. Gotta be protected, guys. Don't want to be sunburnt. I've been sunburnt too many times. I remember when I was younger, actually, I went to Wireless when I must have been about 18, and I got in the shower the next day and my shoulder was stinging, and I told my mum and she was like, "Oh, you're probably sunburnt," and I was like, "What? I didn't think black people could get sunburnt." She was like, "What? Skin is skin." True. So ever since then, I've always really been into SPF. And then when I went to Dubai and my lips got sunburnt, we're not going into that, but it was a good reminder, SPF, even for your lips. Anyway, right, that is skincare all done. So now it's makeup time. So for makeup, when I'm on holiday, I'm very, less is more, to be honest. When you've got a tan, there's just something about makeup where you're like, I don't actually need it. I don't even want it, to be fair. But I do like a little something. So I'm going to put on some concealer. This is the KVD concealer in the shade Tan 167. So I just put a little bit on. For brows, I'm using this L'Oreal Infallible Brows Up to 24-Hour Micro Precision Pencil. If you know me, you'll know that MAC Eyebrow Pencil in the shade Stud is my ride or die, my go-to. I just love it. It just does what it needs to be done. However, I think I've said this in a video before, I went to buy one and it was like 20 quid. I think not. So instead, I usually use the Makeup Revolution one. It's £4. It's so good. It's not as good as the MAC one, but it's a really good dupe. So if you don't want to spend 20 quid like me, get the Makeup Revolution one. Have tried the NYX one, and that one's good too, but it's like 9 quid. And then when I was in Superdrug, saw this little L'Oreal one, and it's really, really good. Because I wanted to buy the Makeup Revolution one, but my shade wasn't in stock, so I just found the next cheapest one, and it was the L'Oreal one, and I'm impressed. I really am. So Makeup Revolution will still be my first go-to because it's cheap and cheerful, but if not, L'Oreal, you have my heart. And when I want to treat myself, I'll be buying the MAC one. Once I've done that, I just use the brush. I'll brush that all the way through. I really try and focus on that front bit, just so it doesn't look so drawn in / on. Just use my fingers just to tidy up around my brows. Okay, if you've watched my 2024, obviously it's this year, my 2024 like vision goals for the year video in January, you'll know that I'm in my saving season this year. I need to start saving money, seriously. I was telling my little brother that if I could go back to like my early 20s, that is one thing I would have done more, saving. Instead of just living in the moment. That whole YOLO thing is great in the moment. It's not after that. But yeah, I'm in my saving season. The reason I've just said that is because of this brow gel that I'm using that is not actually a brow gel. This is the Bondi Boost Fly Away Fix Finishing Serum. This is actually for your hair, like your baby hairs, but I ran out of eyebrow gel and I thought, I'm in my saving season, I'm just gonna use this. If this can fix your baby hairs, this can help your brows. And do you know what? I feel like I've said it before, all eyebrow gels, in my opinion, they kind of do the same thing. It's a bit like brow pencils, it's just some of the quality is just better, like the ingredients. Next, we are gonna do skincare. So I'm not wearing foundation because my skin is tanned, and also it's just difficult to match your foundation when you're on holiday. Anyway, I'm using this L'Oreal Paris Glotion Natural Glow Illuminator. This is in the shade 904 Deep Glow, and I just put it here and here, and a lot of it there. And I'm just using this Pretty Little Thing brush. This is the PLT O2 brush. I always, no matter what the brand is, I always go over with a beauty blender just because I'm not a makeup artist. And makeup brushes, they're great, but a beauty blender just does exactly what I needed to do. Sorry if you can hear Bad Boys in the background, it's on the tele. I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter. This is the shade 5, medium tan. I forgot my other one that's actually darker at home, and that would have been perfect. If I had it, I'd have put it all over my face. But this one's a little bit light, especially now that I'm tanned, so we're just putting it in our little highlight areas. I'm just gonna blend that in like that, down my nose a little bit. I'm using this Real Techniques makeup sponge. I started this new one on holiday, that is the blusher stains from this Nude Sticks. We're actually gonna put this on today. But don't you just love a new makeup sponge? It is, I mean, it's not dry, but I am gonna wet it again. What I do, 10 out of 10, listen, if you're using a makeup sponge, please wet it. I feel like some of the girls I've spoken to, and they're like, as in my friends, and they're like, oh, I just use it dry. What? Honey, you gotta wet it so much better. Do you know what? I should have tapped it out with my fingers. This one we're gonna do it with my finger. You just get way more out. Another makeup tip from my nan. That's how it looks better. Let's just blend that in a little bit. Should have tapped it out on both sides. Silly goose. Makeup tip of the day. Use your fingers first and then blend out. We're all looking one shade at this point, but it's fine. Stick with me. Now I'm using this Nude Stick Nude Screen Blush Tin, SPF 30. I'm just gonna blend that out. For my blush, we're using this House Labs blusher in the shade Watermelon Bliss, and I'm using this Real Techniques. Pretty sure this is a blush brush. I use it. And I'm just gonna put that on my cheeks. I just pat it in and kind of blend it up a bit. Same on this side. You know when you've been on holiday and you've been in the sun for a bit and it gets to the end of the day and your skin's looking a little bit red. Maybe you didn't put on enough SPF. I love that look. I love that sun-kissed, dewy alive. Or like when I've gone for a run, and it only happens when I run. Like if I do weight training or Pilates, it doesn't happen. If I go for a run, the face is red, and I just love that look. I use this Too Faced highlighter. I'm not sure on the shade, it's rubbed out, but it looks like that. And the thing is with highlighter, this is a tip. If you're looking for a highlighter, just get one universal, like a gold. Personally, I just get a gold, because it just goes with every single makeup look. I feel like it suits all undertones as well. I mean, I don't know, I'm just thinking of my own skin, to be honest. Whereas I feel like with silver, for me, it's not the vibe. But with highlighter, if I were you, I would not buy more than one, because I've had that one for years and it's never gonna end. They never end because you only need a little bit, so save your coins. Right, we are nearly finished. So I'm gonna set my makeup with this Iconic London Prep Set Glow. Pretty sure I got this at an event as well. Amber Turner from Towie always hypes it up on her TikTok. And I can see why it is actually great. So, it smells delicious and it looks, this has been before. Just get spraying. Obviously it's still wet, but it does just make your skin look fresh, dewy, alive, hydrated. Everything we want in life. I already put Vaseline on, and if you're gonna wear foundation, I would always say put Vaseline on first, like any kind of lip balm, because then as you're blending it in, it just never goes on top of the Vaseline, which is great. I'm gonna use this House of Labs lip crayon. This is the shade Le Monster. And then I'm just gonna go over with this Diego Dalla Palma hydrating my lips. It's just a clear gloss. I love this gloss. It's just glossy. Let's put the hair down. Et voila! The makeup, the jewels are on, and the dress. The little blue dress from Misguided that is now not a thing anymore, I didn't even know that. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you in my next one. Bye!